Hey guys, it's Fizz here, and so I posted a community post a day ago, I think, and basically I didn't know what to write back then for a Christmas episode, so you just have another episode of Trans Kenma series. But I do have an idea for like a Christmas-ish episode for the String of Faith series, which is going to be the next video, hopefully, and hopefully out soon, because it's getting harder and harder to write that series, but I also want to write it because, you know, I love that series so much. It's like the longest series on my channel ever. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the next video. Yeah.
Over the week, Kenna had been helping out the volleyball team as their trainee manager and practice setter. Compared to most other things in his life, Kenna looked forward to practice with the others. He felt comfortable around them and his mood had lifted since joining the team. It was like he was a whole new person, but as much as Kuru was happy for him, he couldn't understand how it had happened and it left him feeling frustrated. Kuru tossed and turned, but something kept him from falling asleep. He turned over to Kenna and pried open his eyes to see his best friend staring up at his ceiling as he calming listened to music. His face scrunched up as he wandered off in his own little world. Kenna. Earth to Kenna. Kuru moved closer to Kenna and grabbed his arm, making the smaller one come back to reality. Kuru, what are you doing up so late? You've got a busy day tomorrow. I could ask you the same question. You've just been staring at the ceiling for the last 5 minutes, you look out of it. Can you not sleep? Oh sorry, I was just thinking. I guess I didn't notice how late it got. You've been doing so well this week, what's got you worried? Nothing. Both you and I know that's a lie. So what could you possibly be thinking about this late at night? I don't know. You do know, you just refuse to come to terms with it. You know me too well. Funny. Sometimes I feel like I don't know you at all. Huh. Kuru sighed and rolled over in bed. He wished Kenna told him what he was thinking because despite being easy to read, this situation was leaving him baffled. I wish you would tell me what's bothering you, maybe I could help. I'm not the best when it comes to comforting people, but maybe talking about it would help you. It's okay Kuru, you do so much for me already. And it's complicated, you probably wouldn't even understand. Well of course I won't if you don't tell me. You know that's not what I meant. Come on Kenna, don't worry about dumping everything onto me. Let me help you. I'm just overthinking everything. Don't worry about it, it's stupid anyways. Yet again Kenna was tossing away her problems and Kuru was just about done with it. You're really making me angry, stop calling your problem stupid. Tossing them away isn't going to solve your problem. Especially since you've been worrying about this one for years. This isn't healthy Kenna. How do you know what I'm thinking about that? It's all over your face. It's the only thing in your mind nowadays. I might not know what it exactly is, but you're wearing the same painful expression you wear every time you think about that. You aren't that difficult to read. So tell me what's bothering you. Kenna was regretting he even told Kuru this much. He didn't want him to pry any further. I don't know what you're saying, I'm completely fine. I was honestly not even thinking about anything much, just listening to music. If I was so easy to read you would know what's bothering. Kuru huffed. It was true that Kenna had been sleeping better at night since joining the team and overall he looked much better, but what angered Kuru was that he couldn't understand why. You look terrified. You look at me like in going to bite your head off. What are you saying? No I don't. You're thinking about that again, but for some reason it seems different. Did I do something wrong? Does it have to do with me? No. Don't lie to me. Kuru was right, it wasn't exactly like every other time. Kenna had realized that pushing this problem away wasn't going to get him anywhere, instead it made him feel worse. And though he had accepted this part of him, something still creeped in the back of his mind. Of course he absolutely despised his female body and wished he could have had been born a guy, but what if Kuru found out? How would he react? Was it really okay to continue to like him despite them being both guys now? That's if Kuru would even consider a freak like him to even be date-able at this point. The whole thing honestly confused him and left him feeling nauseous. All he knew was that he was a guy and he wanted Kuru to be by his side for as long as possible. I'm not. Kuru, what are you on about? You haven't done anything. I've been feeling great recently, I don't understand what you're on about. Are you the one feeling unwell? Kenna still couldn't admit it, he was afraid Kuru would leave him if he found out. Whatever, I'm tired, there's no point in arguing. It's best if we both get some rest. Kuru, don't just dismiss it like that, tell me what's bothering you. You're one to talk. Follow your own advice before nagging me about what I do. Why are you like this? Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? I know I'm a hypocrite, but you still shouldn't bottle up your emotions. Kuru tried to keep it in, but the frustration overwhelmed him and he bursted. I can't understand you. I couldn't help you all these years, but suddenly when you join the volleyball club everything is magically alright. For as long as I've known you, you've never been this content with life. And I can't understand why you couldn't rely on me to help you for all these years. But a bunch of high school boys you barely know can make you happier than me. Now all I get is looks of worry whenever you look at me. Do you really hate me that much? How can you say that? Kuro, of course I don't hate you, you make me so happy. As a matter of fact, I love you more than you realize. If it wasn't for you, I don't think I would be alive today. What? Kuro felt his stomach drop. I know I keep you in the dark about a lot, but I do because I'm scared that you'll think I'm weird. I'm just happy that you're here, because honestly I didn't think you would stick around for this long. I appreciate everything you do for me, but sometimes I honestly feel like I'm taking advantage of you. And it all just makes me feel like shit, you could do so much better than me. I'm sorry. I feel like such a Dutchbag. Kenna, there's no way I could ever think you're weird, you're amazing no matter what. Don't be sorry Kuro, these are things you didn't know. I guess I was just so frustrated, I really want to help you through whatever it is you're going through. But you always just seem to push me away, I thought I was unwanted, maybe even hated by you. Kuro, I could never hate you. You know I'm bad with words, but I'm sorry as well. I promise one day I'll tell you. You don't need to apologize. I'll wait. I'll just try my best every day to make sure you continue to smile until then. You don't need to do anything, just being here is good enough for me. Thank you for being honest, don't feel bad about saying what's in your mind. Same to you. You know that won't happen for a while. Kuro rolled his eyes playfully and moved closer to Kenna. I know. But for now though, let's get some sleep. We've both got practice tomorrow, we can't let the rest of the team down. Kuro wrapped his arms around Kenna and slowly the two finally drifted off to sleep. The team gathered around the court ready to play as they waited for the others to arrive. So how are you liking the team so far? I really enjoy coming here actually, it's the one thing I look forward to all day. Oh really? How come? I guess I enjoy your guys' company a lot, I never really had this many friends before. Kenna looked around the gym frantically as he got nervous talking to someone alone without Kuro. Do you know where Kuro is? Last time I saw him was in the clubroom getting changed. I think he may have rushed off somewhere because he forgot about some confession a girl had for him after school today. Alright. Kenna did not have a good feeling about this. That guy has so many girls after him, it's insane, he's not even all attractive. I think he looks like a rooster with his hair. I mean that the truth, can't argue with that. But it suits him. I wonder. What's your relationship with Kuro? Like are you guys dating? No. I couldn't anyways if I wanted to, he's got much better opinions than me. Well I don't think you're that bad actually. Wow, thank you for the compliment. Kenna rolled his eyes. Anyways, I'm sure you could find a much better guy than Kuro. Tora winked. No I think I'm good, being single is great. Stop flirting with our own setter you desperate man. I'm not desperate. Kenna tried to move away from the awkward conversation and moved his way over to Haikyuu as he stared at the gym entrance waiting for Kuro to arrive. You look like a lost puppy right now. Sorry to intrude on your space, Tora was trying to flirt with me so I left. I saw. He does that a lot with girls, he's very lonely. Kenna frowned. But that's not what I was talking about. Without Kuro you look lost. I guess I'm still not 100% comfortable around you all, especially not after what Tora just tried to pull. That's just a Tora thing, if you want Kuro would gladly rip him a new one. And if it was you I don't think he would hesitate. I'd rather not cause any animosity. Especially since I'm just your manager. Hey, don't worry about that, you're still part of the team. Hey Haikyuu. Yeah, what is it? I was wondering if you knew anything about Kuro's confession today. It seems another girl dragged him away. That happens often, I guess you never realized how many girls confess to him because he always comes to practice first. They don't seem to mind that he's late all the time. Sadly for them, they always get rejected. He's never not rejected someone, he never really gives it a second thought. Why not? Does he not want a girlfriend? I guess not, but to be honest I think he has someone he likes already. Which is probably the reason why he never accepts anyone else. I remember when we were younger he would always tell me that he would only ever date the person on his wrist. Maybe he's already found the person who he wants to be with forever. I'm not too sure. From what he's told me last time he doesn't even know who's on his wrist. And if that was the case why wouldn't he just confessed already? You're right, if Kuro knew who was on his wrist he would confess to them immediately. I am not so sure about that. What do you mean? That's what he told me when we were younger. He would do whatever it takes to make that relationship with them work. People change, and I think Kuro would rather date someone else than the person on his wrist. Well I guess it's been a while since we've ever talked about that sort of thing. He probably doesn't talk about it since that topic is sensitive between the two of us. But who is it? I can't tell, he'd kill me if I told you. Why hasn't he told me, but he's told you? I know he knows I don't like talking about our wrists' names, but if he liked someone different I don't see why he couldn't tell me. Maybe he's scared to annoy you about it. But we won't know unless he tells us. He has his reasons. The two of them continued to talk for a while before Kuru finally walked into the gym. Took you long enough. Sorry about that, this one wouldn't take no for an answer. What do you mean? Not another one. Don't worry about it, I'll deal with her some other time. Does this happen often? You could say that, but this one was much harsher than the others. She was really pissed that I rejected her. When are they not pissed? At this point they all think you're gay because you've never accepted a single girl's confession. If we're going by that logic then I'm not gay either because of rejected guys too. Guys have confessed to you. I've never heard of this. Well, I can't say who they were because I respect their requests to stay anonymous. I'd be a real dickhead if I outed them. You see, the difference is that you reject girls publicly. Even I didn't know guys asked you out. How do you expect the rest of the school to know that? Does it make you feel weird that guys ask you out? Huh, of course it must be weird. I don't care. Either way I'm going to end up rejecting them. You're sweet, Kuru, but you sound kind of heartless when you say that. Yeah, you're starting to sound like me. You guys know how it is. Yeah, you're a hopeless romantic, I just hope it doesn't come crashing down on you one day. What? As the team mumbled amongst themselves, Coach Nekomata arrived with a paper in his hand and a grin on his face. Boys, gather around, we can't be slacking off now, we got us a practice match. Seriously? This early in the year? Who's it with Coach Karasuno? Who? How do you not know? They were one of the top performing team a few years back. Recently though they've been lacking. But most importantly there are number one rivals. Exactly. But what's with this all so suddenly? We've never faced them before. Apparently they have a new weapon, they're no longer as weak as they once were. If that's the case then aren't we at a disadvantage? Our team lacks a proper setter. What are you talking about? We're going to beat the shit out of them at our practice match. With you as our setter then there's no way we can lose. Kuru, even you seem to be forgetting that Kenna can't play on the boys team, dumbass. How did I forget about that? Are you positive Kenna can't play with us? I feel like you're all pulling my leg. I wish that were the case too, sir. But sadly we should focus on improving the other setting skills until we get a proper one of our own. Well then I'll leave it to you, Kenna. Help these fouls. When's the match, sir? This Friday after school. I have 3 days to teach these fouls. I believe in you, Kenna. You're so good at setting, I'm sure that you'll be able to do it. Coach Nekomata walked out, getting back in the phone with someone and leaving Kenna to deal with the others in his own. Holy shit. Hey, don't worry about it too much, it's only a practice match anyways. Yeah, don't beat yourself up if we can't win. We'll try our best either way. Who cares if we're at a disadvantage, we'll still crush those fuckers. That's the spirit, guys. So what are we going to do? They all looked over at Kenna waiting for him to tell them what to do. The team went on to practice till the sunset and they were all tuckered out from non-stop running around. Even Kenna stood on the court the whole time trying to fix their stupid mistakes in form. By the end of it all of them were dragging their feet home ready to fall asleep the instant they get home. For now Yaku, Kuru and Kai seem like they've got the basics down. But it also has to do with the fact that they're also more experienced than the rest of you. It would help a lot if you could explain yourself better to you know. I already told you I'm not good at helping others, but I'm trying, damn it. Don't worry about it, it's not entirely your fault. Tora isn't helping himself much either, all he wants to do is hide the ball around like a moron. I heard that. Yeah, I hope you did, so maybe fix yourself before coming after someone trying their best to help us out. As the two argued, Kuru walked into the clubroom with another boy beside him. Everyone went quiet as they stared at the boy who loomed over everyone like a giant. Guys, quit the arguing, we can't make a bad impression to the newcomer. Who's he? Well, this is. You don't know me yet. But remember my name. I'm Lev Hava and I'll be the ace of Nakoma. Everything went silent. Even Kuru looked surprised as he stared up at the rookie. The only sound was Tora laughing his ass off. You've got so balls coming in here and saying you'd be ace. Was that really your introduction? You didn't even know what an ace was until I explained it to you. Tough talk for a rookie too. You probably can't even receive a ball properly, but yet you talk big like you know anything. People like you annoy me. Okay, calm down guys. Starting tomorrow he'll be part of the team. At least now we've got more players. But still no setter. No setter. What about that guy over there? Lev pointed in Kenna's direction. He seemed pretty good when I was watching him on the court. That's Kenna, she can't play on the boys team. What? That's a girl, you dumbass. Huh. Then why is she here? Kenna's stomach nodded, he thought he was safe here, but it wasn't the case anymore. I'm just the manager. That's not what I meant. Why are you in the guys' changing room? I honestly hadn't thought about that. Who cares? It's not like he's changing with us, he's just here to grab his stuff and head home. If it really makes any one of you uncomfortable, we can always get him another room to change in. I honestly don't care. Are you guys pulling my leg? Why are you all calling a girl he? I'm going to say it again. Who cares? Unless he has a problem with it, then it's fine. We've all gotten accustomed to it already anyways. Strange. Why would a girl ever want to be called a guy? Kenna stared at his phone as he sat in bed. He didn't notice Kuru walking in, his hair still soaking wet from the shower until he felt the water landing on him. What the fuck? Oh my lord, you dumbass, dry your hair properly. It's becoming colder now, you'll get sick this way. I'll be fine. I'm too tired to do it anyways, let's just go to sleep. Let me dry it for you then, you big baby. If you don't dry it better, you'll wet the whole bed, and I'm up for taking care of you when we have a big game coming up. So come closer. Fine. Kenma stood on the bed and grabbed Kuru's towel as he dragged himself closer to the Kenna. He roughed Kuru's hair with a towel, trying to dry it as much as possible, while the other boy looked like he was going to nod off any second. Kenna, yeah, are you still worried about what Lev said? Why do you ask? You look worried about something. Well, you're not wrong. But don't worry about it, others just won't understand, I'm used to it by now. His comment just made me feel weird, nothing bad. I've dealt with worse. As long as you're alright, that's all that matters to be. But I guess Lev wasn't the only one thinking about it. I guess I never found it that odd until someone said it out loud, because you've always been like that. You always appeared so laid back, but I know something bothers you. You know me too well, it's scary. It's just how you're, plus I made sure to keep a harder eye on you just to make sure you're alright. Because I love you so much and I just want you to be happy. I mean, you're the only friend I've ever really had. What are you saying? You've got other friends, I guess, but no one is as close to me as you're. You're the reason I'm me today, without you I might still be awkward and shy. No gonna lie, that hurt. Not that there's a problem with that. You're perfect just the way you are, Kenma. Kenna was confused by the name, but ignored it, thinking it was just Kuru being exhausted. I'm just kidding. I know you didn't mean it like that. And despite thinking you're an annoying shit sometimes, you're a really gentle and caring guy. I've never met someone quite like you. Kenna removed the towel from Kuru's head as he looked up at him. Kuru looked so tired it seemed like he was about to collapse any minute now from exhaustion. Kuru, get in bed, you've had a long day. You look like you're about to pass out, you should get some rest. Kuru didn't say anything, just looked up at Kenna and smirked sheepishly. Kuru. Without any warning, Kuru grabbed Kenna's face and kissed him for a moment before his weight pushed them both onto the bed, with Kuru knocked out and mumbling to himself. You're so cute, Kenma. Kenna laid beside him, paralyzed by what just went down. Who's Kenma?
Well, I hope everyone's Christmas was good, or if you don't celebrate it, I just hope you had a good day. Happy holidays to everyone. It's almost 2021. We're hoping, praying it's better than this year, but we're never too sure. Anyway, not to be depressing, I hope your holidays were good. Hope you spent it with people you loved, whether it was your family or just with your friends, honestly. I wish I would have spent it more with my friends, but that's fine. Anyway, yeah, for the Christmas episode, I'm really excited for it because it's gonna be hard to write because I've written angry-ish scenes, but I'm really bad at portraying angry emotions. Even just in real life, you'll literally never see me get angry at anyone. Anyway, I'm not gonna spoil the Christmas episode. It's gonna be something, hopefully, something good. But anyway, also about the poll I posted, I gave you guys 3 different animes plus others you could comment to do things on, to do videos on, and I'm definitely gonna probably do one of each. Actually, right beside me, my Christmas present this year was a monitor. So while I was editing this episode, I was basically just watching My Hero Academia. And don't judge me, I was watching an English dub because I don't feel like reading and editing. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.